Trussbilt's truss wall security wall system gives the project's general contractor maximum flexibility in scheduling installation of the facility's cells. With truss wall design cells, there's no need to devote scarce resources for a separate cell bid package. And there's no need to start cell production months early in order to maintain a schedule, as is the case with precast and steel modules. This helps to preserve cash, and in today's economy, cash is king. This project is a facility recently constructed in the state of Washington. Note that there is no need to set aside many acres of land for storage of concrete modules, making for a considerably more compact work site. The project's floor plan is a typical example of a medium-sized county jail or an additional housing unit for a state prison. Overall, its 5 buildings provide nearly 105,000 square feet. The housing unit, 73,800 square feet, has 4 pods with 553 beds on 2 levels, with mezzanines, recreation yards, and support spaces, all designed to meet ACA standards. Truss wall's flexibility means that both front and rear chase models can be accommodated. A rear chase approach means easier access for maintenance and higher visibility into the cell, since more of the cell front can be glazed. With a front chase, the back of the cell can be a separate system, such as precast tilt-up or masonry that acts as the exterior of the building. This approach cuts down on space, and no walls are duplicated. Segregation cells, general population cells, 4- and 8-man cells are easily reconfigured using truss wall without the need for multiple costly concrete forms and engineering. County jails the size of this model need this variety, and truss wall makes it possible at a reasonable cost. Because of truss wall's light weight, heavy-duty access roads do not need to be constructed. This saves the additional time and expense that would be required for precast module delivery. For this project in a northern location, the GC wanted to enclose the building first, then install the cells during the winter. This scheduling flexibility gets the cells off the critical path and allows the GC to better control the schedule. In locations where weather is not an issue, the slab can be poured and cells can be installed before the roof and exterior walls are completed, as in this project in Texas. Truss wall panels can easily be carried in the front door and moved into place for installation. For this size of facility, an installation team of only 4 to 6 men is typical. Additional crews can easily be added to decrease installation time. Other trades, such as MEP installers, can work in the general vicinity at the same time without interruption, making for a less cluttered and safer environment. Other trades can also start working in different areas while truss wall installation is in progress. The truss wall installation crew can easily coordinate with other trades to ensure better fit and function and speed up the entire installation process. The first step is to install floor channels, which are fastened to the floor slab with a variety of anchors relative to the seismic zone. Anchor bolts provide an easy and quick connection from the channel to the floor. Trussbilt is also investigating the use of gas-actuated power fasteners, which would mean an even faster installation for channels. Ease of laying out and fastening floor channels makes for a more exacting cell layout, which in turn results in a straighter line across cell fronts. This is especially important for sliding cell doors, where operating devices can easily be installed without shimming, reducing the long-term cost of maintaining these devices. Contrast this with precast modules, where cell fronts can be out of alignment by an inch or more, meaning significant shimming and caulking are needed. Typically, one cell can be laid out and channels installed in less than 1 hour. Once the channels are in, the panels can be installed. Because of their light weight, two-man teams can easily lift them into place. Truss wall panels are made from either 12-gauge or 14-gauge galvanized steel. They can be made in widths up to 4.5 feet and heights up to 10 feet with no splice. Additional height is possible with splicing. After panels are installed, they are easily and quickly welded in place. A 2-inch weld every 18 inches on center is most typical for fastening panels to floor tracks and for connecting panels to wall channels. For panel-to-panel welds, a 3-inch weld at midpoint is typical. Trussbilt offers an alternative to on-site welding, pre-welding a series of panels at the factory as a sub-assembly. This provides near assembly line efficiencies, reducing installation time and cost, and assuring factory quality. Note that the frame is already installed in the panel, in contrast to the typical frame install with concrete modules. This significantly facilitates plumbing of the door and hardware installation, saving time and money and taking frames off the critical path. With a 4-man crew, 6 cells per day can be installed, adding an experienced additional crew member as the schedule dictates. With pre-welded panels, up to 20 cells per day are possible. Truss wall is engineered to meet the most rigorous seismic requirements, like those in Alameda and San Mateo counties in California. When truss wall is attached to both the building's floor slab and into the primary building structure, the system provides lateral support, which helps other building components resist seismic loading. Concrete grout is pumped into the panels to provide noise reduction and add an extra layer of security. Grouting typically requires approximately 15 minutes per cell. Capping channels are installed for exact leveling of the main level cells. Then a 1.5-inch or 3-inch corrugated steel decking system with a flat face sheet creates the ceiling of the main level cells. This decking approach provides a cantilevered walkway at the mezzanine level. The decking configuration is designed by Trussbilt and can be stamped by licensed structural engineers for any of the 50 states. Trussbilt also provides a shoring detail that can also be similarly stamped. When concrete is used, less than 1 full working day is typically necessary to pour the concrete, which creates the flooring for the mezzanine level. It takes approximately 2 to 5 days for this concrete to cure. Once cured, the floor channels for mezzanine level cells can be installed, and the same panel installation process begins there. Conduit is installed within the walls at the plant and is stubbed up to the top of the wall. Once the panel is installed, the conduit is connected and home-run to the chase or plenum area for wiring and connection to locks, door position switches, intercoms, and other electrical components. Trussbilt now provides an all-steel floor sealing system that eliminates the need for a concrete pour and shoring, substantially speeding up the installation process. Once mezzanine panels are in place, ceiling channels are installed, followed by a truss deck ceiling. Truss deck is Trussbilt's most secure ceiling system, built with the same truss core technology used in truss wall panels. Truss deck panels are easily installed and welded into place. Here, panels are installed over cells and also extend out for the first 10 feet of the day room to provide maximum security over the walkway. Secure deck or barrier deck can then be used for the remaining day room ceiling. At this point, numerous things are happening at the same time. MEP trades are working on connections of main level cells. MEP cutouts are done at the plant, eliminating required on-site coordination between MEP and wall installers. The factory also prepares openings for the chase door, as well as cell front openings for glazing and the cell door. All light connections are identical, making for easy and fast installation, and a schedule that doesn't get bogged down due to variation. While the mezzanine level panels are being installed, main level furniture is being installed, and tracking for other pods is being put in place. Furniture can be welded to any place on the wall panel, eliminating the need for the precise coordination of steel embed placement necessary with concrete walls. Here is a typical sequence for trades working on a 200-cell truss wall project. Once the main level decking is installed, furniture and door installation can begin. MEP work on the main level can start early. At the same time, concrete is poured and cured for the mezzanine level floor. If only one crew is used, truss wall panel installation can start on Pod 2, while remaining tasks are completed in Pod 1. If multiple crews are used, the schedule can be even more compressed. Typically, one crew needs about 9 weeks from start to finish for each pod in a project of this size. Since its introduction in 2001, truss wall has been used in the construction of over 10,000 cells in the U.S. Over 100 projects have ranged from 10 cells or less to one project of 1,100 cells. Truss wall's ease of installation gives the GC maximum scheduling flexibility to bring the project in on time and under budget.